Good morning, folks. It's 7:45 a.m. Saturday, July 2nd. 7:45 a.m. 5 is physical movement, 4 is fortitude, 7 is of spiritual. Okay, 7:46. 6 is your intuition, 4 fortitude, and 7 spiritually related. As the days move forward, things keep moving closer to my leaving. I'm trying to find better words to say it, but there aren't any. Tomorrow, July 3rd, that's the last day I'll be making any custom spheres. I'll be making some, especially some of the emanation spheres. Now, I have spheres I haven't made for people. I'm making those. Okay, those I'm going to keep making those. But as far as taking any orders, tomorrow's the last day. July 3rd is the last day. July 4th, Eastern Standard Time, when Deanna and I wake up, that's it. There's no more. Those of you using pop money, Chase, and everything else to buy things, is going to be an additional $20 charge for any items you buy. The reason why? Fees. I was so happy to find the pop money and stuff like that for y'all to save money on, to pay me, and then I just got slammed with some big fees, folks. I saw that, and I know my bank takes care of me, PNC. I love those folks. There's Matthew and some others down there. They're really cool. They work so hard to do their job, and it's what they're told to do, is give good service. But they're really cool people. This branch near me, I love them, man. They're awesome. Anyway, I give them stones all the time. We have so much fun. I walk in, they're ready to hear, what's new in their life. It's, isn't it nice when you just accepted for being you, just simply you? Isn't that the way it should be? Not someone I want you to be, or somebody that whatever, just being you, having friends. Friends like that are your family. Consults, July 22nd. Done. I'll take appointments to July 22nd, and don't. I'm not saying, I can't even say that. I won't even let myself say that. Just don't expect there to be anything after that. You all know how things change in the future. I've been back and forth with, consults. I have from here to here open. I have here to there open. I've been doing that on purpose. It's not some kind of hype thing. That's all I knew I could offer. It's not going to be like some of these famous psychics, won't say any names, who literally have people paid this person 2 years in advance, over a year in advance, all the time. $700 a shot? Yeah. She was locked up that far back. So I'm not going to leave with that to deal with. People say what they want, let them. Doesn't matter. What matters is you, how you feel, how you care about yourself. That's what's important. One thing I've said so many times is y'all need to know who you are, how cool you are, how special you are. That's not a hype. That's not, you know, something like, call me, I'll tell you how cool you are. It only costs $8 million or something. You know, no. Y'all are finding out that I'm right. That you have abilities. You're seeing more and more. Let me get out of here. Okay? And then wait and see what happens with you. It's going to be better for everybody, but especially those I've already touched. There's been so much going on the other side. So much has been done. You'll never know that till you go home. I'll tell you about it, or I tell you about it. I've told you about it. The books talk about it. But then over time, as everybody becomes stronger, you're going to just see for yourself. And it's not a big whoopee-doo. It's like, cool, there it is. You're thirsty, there's a glass of water. That's totally cool, okay? That's awesome. But it you know, everything in creation has its equality. Sorry, folks. I feel a little rough, a little tired. My energy level, as far as doing things metaphysically, it's just getting crazy. But the body's slowing down. It's time for me to bring this to an end. Paul, Deanna, let's not forget Burju, and wait till Anna starts here. Maybe about within a month. Anne, I'm sorry, Annie. Anne. I call her Annie, but don't do that. Her name's Anne. I'm lucky I can get away with that. Actually, I just call her something else more personal anyway. But she's a real powerhouse. And there's others coming up. Luke and Blair. I've mentioned them a lot of times for a good reason. They're very strong. They're together for a good reason. When it's time, they're going to have children that are going to be they're going to be an incredible family. Look at Burju and her husband Ender and her beautiful children. Folks, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I can't remember names. In my capacity to remember the simple stuff without trying to go back and look, which I can't do, in regards to that, I can't, you know, it's a mess. That's what it is. I can't help that. I've always had problems with names. But anyway, you know, her family is so strong. But Blair and Luke, we wait and see when they come out. That's going to be awesome. They're both very strong. They're together for a reason. Their energies, they're not spirit mates, but they're so damn close, it's incredible. I had to really look at both their energies, you know, when they came together. Paul, Deanna, sorry, my head right now is just, my energy is just coming out. Oh, some of you, some of you out there, some of y'all have been contacting me. When you look at me, the screen goes in and out like that, or my face, you know, you see something weird. It's not your equipment. Just let it go, okay? It's just energy stuff. A lot of you have cranked up, and all of a sudden, you know, stuff will actually move around the house. The household, the energy inside, the lights, the energy in there, it actually starts going different colors. Don't worry about it. When it's normal and then it changes all of a sudden, that's when something's affecting it. Just look at what it is and don't worry about it anyway. But there's nothing wrong with anything. Just let it go. The noises and stuff I'd make on your computer, sometimes a loud squealing. I mean, it's annoying, but then I would change my frequencies to, try to get around that. Before I forget it, Berjou, Paul, Deanna, they're already cranking the heck out of stones. They're going to be making spheres and stuff. Okay, you can contact all of them through thespiritualfoundation.com. Deanna will put a link up there to hook up with different people or something. Berjou, she's already got her website. I think it's berjougosler.com. I can't say her last name right. Anne is about to. Anne's getting resettled. She's going out, literally, out into the. I guess it doesn't matter, but she'll be out west, and she'll be close to that huge ship, the size of cities, that's out there in the desert, and she's already cranking up stones and stuff, and I'm about to teach her how to do the actual crank ups. But they're going to be making the spheres, and very soon Luke and Blair are going to be really powering up hard. Susanna, she's real strong. She's putting energy out, folks. There's a lot of them. I can't list them, and I can't come up with their names right now. My head's just kind of wacky. Okay. But it's time for them anyway. Folks, I've come full circle. It's time for me to go. I don't mean today, I don't mean tomorrow, but it's time. I have to start emptying out this house more. I got a dumpster out in front of the house, and this time the lady looked at me. She felt bad because I kept getting this big dumpster. I'd have folks that I even pay in advance to come help me empty out the house and, to get rid of what I don't need and stuff. I don't do yard sales. It's just throw it away or give it away, but I don't have time to, give much away. But anyway, to stay in there or whatever, deal with it. But this time she said, Jay, this is a smaller one, and she goes, you can keep this. You can call me in a year. And she was serious, and that was nice. But the thing is, that's the last dumpster I'll ever need to get. That's the other side telling me that too. I was telling Paul when he comes over and I'm dead, just throw me in a dumpster. Folks, try not to be in a hurry to get out of your body. I understand a lot of you have had really hard lives. Some of you, don't be surprised if you, a little bit down the road, if you just wake up and you're out of your body in your normal position, your normal self. Excuse me. A lot of things have been done wrong to everyone. The other side is much stronger now. Other things are being put together. The thing about me getting out of here finally is a very solid, matter of fact kind of thing, which I'm kind of holding back a smile. There's something going on I can't quite access right now. Consult stop in July 22nd. There might be I'm trying to say I can't even allow myself to say anything after that. I just tried twice. There are other things that I do, okay? I've told y'all I'm busy. I am, and sometimes I was busy, literally being comatose when my head's getting worked on like that. I've told y'all about being on my being on ships, not walking around. Hi, how you doing? Okay, I don't get to do that. 1923, 1926. There were ships there. I would call them gliders. They'd be cruising around over the desert and stuff, and then they actually got knocked out of the air. One time it was lightning. 23, 1923, there was a lightning crash. 24, there was some big issues with lightning. Everybody got out. But anyway, energy affects those ships. It was the radar systems that were knocking out the ships for a little while. They're sensitive to energy in ways that ours aren't. Physics on different planets are based on different principles than they are here. It's like the idea of throwing projectiles out of a weapon is kind of primitive, yet extremely effective. But then not as effective in other ways. So in this weapon stuff, that's going to back up a little bit. That's going to take a little while, though. Anyway, I've only been on a ship twice. The first time I was totally unaware, and I wasn't even awake yet. I was 23 years old. I'm 60 now, so whatever year that was. I think it's about 78 or something like that. I don't know. 78, 79, 80, who knows. This last time, and my energy was strong then, but not, it was being kept low by the original first being female. And now, this last time when I went on there, Ann and I have children, okay? They visit me, visit her, and we have children. It's as personal as I'm going to get with that. But this last time I agreed to it, and I knew it was going to happen. I was fine with it, but still, I was when they literally. It was so funny too. The guy that was at the event, he was the one that was here, overlooking it. Guy's got compassion. He's a nice guy. I just have issues with all the groups of people that think they have the right to, run other people's lives, or actually say, go ahead and kill that being, butcher them, abduct them, do what you want with them. It's okay, just give me something so I'm happy, Those are the people that need to suffer. Just a short while. Let them enjoy what they've given out to others. That's the one where we understand anything. That's the main reason karma's coming back as clean as it's ever been, cleaner than it's ever been. Anyway, they had some devices on me. My feet, I've mentioned my feet, my hands, arms, waist, a little bit, my shoulders, and, my head. It was like stuff to ground my energy. I don't get to run around on a ship. If my energy would calm down enough before I go, then maybe that would be nice. I'd love to be able to just, like right now, walk around on a ship. That'd be fun, but you're real, I'm real too. Okay? I've been fighting stuff for years. So many people can feel it. Ships, yeah, they don't just feel it, they read it. That's not good to have on these ships. The technology, advanced technology we're about to have, folks, it's going to blow your way. It's going to blow your minds. I was going to say blow your brains. That sounds like blowing your brains out of your head or something. It's kind of strange as your energy starts coming out of your body. You're still there, but some of you have felt that when you go to astral project and you're out and you look around at yourself, you know it's you, but it's something else going on. Uh, this is a little different. Anyway, but there's things I do with them. I talk to my kids off planet. I talk with folks all the time. Anunnaki ambassador, Ta'ir, Ra'ag Na'ag. There's a lot of others. There's this Illyrian gentleman. Don't really have a regular name for him. I guess I do now. Adair, Adair. Alright, whatever. He's got stuff he wants to say soon. This is just stuff anybody could say, but this is what's actually happening. In some ways, it's like the Illyrians are making some of the folks here on the planet understand they need to cooperate and let go of their stranglehold on this planet. It starts with everything they're dumping in the oceans and killing the planet. That's the first thing that they have to do, and they're not going to do it. The problematic Anunnaki that run this planet, they have to be dealt with before anything's really going to happen, and they're about to be dealt with in a very permanent way. They need to be seen for who they are and what they're doing, and then you also need to see the Anunnaki for who they really are. Beautiful, peace-loving people, very strong, incredibly intelligent. They have a system of arts, not just arts and crafts, but I mean arts, music. Folk, the Anunnaki are an incredible race. They're very old. You know, the Drak and then the Antids after them are the oldest, but the Anunnaki have been around a long time. Really cool people. You've had lives in there. When something's reptilian, it's more aggressive, but if something's more aggressive with its love, what the hell's the matter with that? Nothing. Folks, you're going to meet all these people. I've been saying for years the next 100 years is going to be pivotal in Earth's understanding of what's real. It's also going to be extremely pivotal in creation. Earth and DNA is special, folks. Not better than, but it's special. It has the ability to adapt to other DNAs and stuff. Maybe the fourth, well, it's in a, let's just say it's in the top 10, depends on how you want to rate it. It's in the top 10% of all DNA. And that's because since the very beginning, in Lemuria, like 11 plus million years ago. It's in the books, wherever the book is. Book number 2. I want so bad to get book number 3 out on DVD just to have it for you. Anyway, the reason I brought all this stuff up about, wait a minute, sorry. This Adair gentleman, he's saying that the people who supposedly represent this planet, but they don't, will never give up their thought of what they think of as power. They will be shown force instead equal to that of their of the Anunnaki. There's something or other. He's got the right word. I can't even see the word right now. My brain was getting a good work on last night. I was working on my own brain. That was weird. There's so much of me outside of me now that it's just different. That's all. Strange. Anyway, Folks, you're going to see this stuff for yourself. I want to tell you about it. It doesn't matter that I told you, but I want to tell you about it. I want you to know. Folks, I'm not important. You and your awakening, that's imperative. That's paramount. It's time for our family to come together. And we have such a cool family. You're going to get introduced to this part, that part, this part, that part. I think I'm going to have some wine tonight. I'll keep the videos going pretty much. Folks, my house is full of rows and rows and rows of shelves and boxes of stones that I've personally cranked up. War. There's a war trying to break out. So stupid. People, there's no one making people do stuff anymore, just little bits and pieces. Everyone needs to be responsible for who they are and their actions, more so than ever. Anyway, what was I saying? I've spent so many thousands of dollars on stone. The money comes in, it goes out. I'm setting things up. Deanna, Berjou has her own stones, and she likes doing her own thing, and that's good. That's wonderful. I'm going to give her some stones for a present, but she's settled in. She's doing real good. Paul's the same thing. He just got a house and he's getting settled in over there. He's getting ready to come out into things. Anne's moving to where she's going to be going. And then she'll be opening up strong. Deanna, she's already settled into where she's at, around the Miami area, and before long she'll be moving to a different place for herself, but in that area, I expect. Not telling her what she's going to do, just she's from Spain, so her Spanish is that's her primary language, I guess, but her English is very good, and that's a very good place for her to be, to help people understand, because she does speak Spanish, and there's Spanish, Cuban, Honduran, all the different, a lot of Spanish speaking people down there, but there's all kinds of stones, folks, tons of stones, tons of star essenite. So they'll have all that for you. I will put more information out on DVDs. That'll be strong. They'll be for sale. And I'm going to put out a lot more video. Well, I'm going to put out more videos, as many as I can. It's important for you not to have to pay for good information, but something that goes, I go deeper into, more in depth. Money, we base, our society, the way we handle things, on money. There has to be money to keep things going forward. So there will be things for sale. It's just what it is. We didn't all come into these bodies and just set that up. That's just the way it was done a long time ago. Anyway, a lot of my videos I will be dealing with a little more stuff off planet. just talking about little stuff happening. It's not like News at 11, Reporter Jay here. It's just telling you some of the stuff's going on, so you have a base format of what's actually happening out there. You'll find out more about that later. Still looks like 2018, 2019 that y'all will be talking with them. They'll be here. Uh, 2018 is just how things seem to be leaning towards right now. Having something set up, and then what actually in the future making it to happen that way, and then it's staying that way for 2 years. That's rough in many ways, but this is such an important event. That's been in the timeline for that year for a while now. Well, folks, there's something else I'm waiting on here. Part of Lily talking to me, just saying close the doors. What she's talking about is it's time for me to shut down. You all are incredible. You have some incredible people here to help you. I came here to start stuff. I came here to be embodied and get rid of the problems on the other side. When you're in a body, everyone on the other side knows you're being stressed out. You're being maxed out, and that they don't listen to you. They don't have any faith in you. It's like, you can't listen to that. They're crazy. They're in a body. You know, they're nuts. They're being abused. You can't listen to them now. They're not going to be sane until they get out of their bodies. So it was best for things to be like that on the other side, and it's best for things over here to be like that. You don't see me do anything. So it's easy for everybody to just say that's malarkey, never happened and everything. That's cool. Doesn't matter. When they get home, it has. That's all that matters. Remember, folks, J's also for janitor. I don't want to be known for anything other than being someone who came and that loves you and did everything he could for you. For you to know that, at least to me, you really matter. I'm good with that. I like that. That's cool. I've got to leave you this information. It's really important. And folks, it's not that much longer till you find out we have family in space and that you've been in those bodies, and that then after that there's Fae here, maybe 2080, 2084. The Fae gonna be here making bodies out of energy. There's a body. Hi, how you doing? Sorry, gotta go. Gone. It's like, okay, it was strange. People, all of you have such a whole new life ahead of you, finally about to happen. It's finally waiting to happen. Awesome. And if there's nothing else I've proven to all of you, no matter what you are, no matter who you are, no matter how strong you are, you're going to screw up. When I did, I tried to make a point of it. As I was learning more about myself, at the beginning, I never knew that there was two other focal points growing off of myself growing off, like an amoeba, that, it's energy, and you have something coming off like this. I had a second and third focal point growing off of myself. That's the weirdest thing in the world. I never thought that was possible. I was looking at past lives mixing together. Then, haven't had others seeing the other experience from other family members, spirit that came from Lily and Arae, excuse me. It's just, I had to learn and understand it. Remember, these bodies, the way they're made now, this is changing. That's another reason why your DNA is changing everywhere. That's another reason why the field is changing y'all's DNA, is to make lives better. I tell y'all, you have no idea how intelligent you are when you're out of your body. That's true. Very true. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll screw up and make a mistake. I'll never lie to you. Honor, that's the one thing you have that you have to trash yourself. Okay? But making a mistake in or out of body doesn't matter. That's just is. It's called progress. Unless you make the same mistake. Well, I make the same mistake 3 times. I put myself in mirror time mode. Go in the bathroom, look in my mirror, and say, "What the hell's the matter with you, stupid?" Nobody gives me crap like I give myself when I need it. But have faith in yourselves too, people. Have faith in yourself. You were all, the strongest of you, and you were all made not to have faith in yourself. It was done to you by this perfect, all-loving God that was the original first being, male and female. It's dead. And these first angels that are with us now, almost every single one of them, they're so incredible. They're so intelligent. They're so awesome. Beautiful. Wow. They rock. All y'all do. It's time for everyone to make adjustments out of body, and it's time for everyone to make adjustments in body. I'm not saying that anyone has to do anything, as long as they're not hurting someone else or something else, another being. To me, that's a someone. It's not so much destruction, it's letting go of what doesn't fit anymore and rebuilding, okay? I've seen enough destruction. It's a sad thing. That's another reason why it's good you haven't seen everything that's happened on the other side. It's sad. It's like a civil war, but it's worse because they're sick and you can't help them. And they don't quit attacking you. Not cool, not good. There's a whole lot that's been saved, though. Holy mackerel, there's a lot. Everything that could be. I'm anxious to get Archangel Michael back, too. I miss him. Angel energy is different, folks. It's really cool, though. Just different like all of us are. Michael and I have always been tight. He protects. So anyway, you have people that are very strong that are active now. You have those that are very strong that are about to be active. I'll be spending time with them. I do have stuff to do with our friends, his family out in space. Unfortunately, I have to do a lot of it here. Whatever, it is what it is. Pretty soon I'll be everywhere. That's going to be nice. Can't wait to be myself again. My buddy Herky. They're still adamant on the other side about having us go at the same time. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I won't leave without him, though. not unless it's minutes. If I come out like that, I'll be mad. I'll just deal with it. Anyway, whatever. It's hard to imagine yourselves out of body, what you're going to do, etc. But the thing is for y'all to come alive while you're in your body and start using your abilities. Folks, there's beings on other planets that we've had bodies, lives in their bodies that have very strong abilities, but folks, Earth and DNA, like I said earlier, is powerful. Wake up, start using your abilities, start developing what you can do, and then you can do it more, better, faster, etc. So anyway, if you do want to consult, I can't offer anything after July 22nd, okay? Most of the stuff that I had to take time out to do, like legal stuff and all, that's basically done deal. There are, just like it's always been, when there's a day that I need to be free of consults to do other things, that people won't want consults that day. It's made to happen that way. All your lives you've been run, controlled, all of us, me too, except when I made a body like the atom. When I make my own body, the Adams and Eves, we were free. But other than that, no. We are manipulated here and there, but folks, you have more free will than you ever have, and it's just going to keep getting better. But sometimes creation, sometimes the individuals, separately and as a group, need a little guidance so that creation can move forward in a certain way. That's important. But there's a big difference between that and major control and abuse. Excuse me. Coffee burps. So anyway, you'll find them picking up more and more. Raju, Paul, Deanna, Anne, Susanna, and there's, like I said, I'm telling you now, Luke and Blair and Luke, ladies first, they're about to power up. And they're not the only ones. Okay, there's a lot of them. Katie and Aaron, a lot of wonderful people. Tony's getting stronger. He's settling down more now. That's good. Good for you, Tony. Anyway, things are changing. They're pretty good. Y'all gonna have fun. Y'all have everyone here you need to help you to help you awake and become strong. And they can see things really well. Those, Paul's not doing consults yet. He will be, but y'all been talking with Raju. Is she on the money or what? Okay. And the other folks coming, same thing. Remember, when you see things pineally, pineally, you see multidimensionally really well. It's like when I see people, sometimes if I need to, I see exactly what they look like. Other than that, I see them as energy. I feel them, energy, frequencies. And that's how we look at a body. So sometimes pineal does have benefits over scanner. But scanner, you look at people, you see them right dead on, what they look like and everything else, although sometimes you'll be off a little bit, and don't worry about it when you are. Remember, don't hesitate to be who you are. And if someone says, yo, you made a mistake, you're not this, just remember what that last video I recently put out. You mean if a baker messes up a recipe or screws up the way he puts the icing on a cake, then he's not a baker anymore. Or he makes a loaf of bread that collapses. Oh my God, he's not. What is he? A janitor? A waitress? Astronaut? What the heck is he? He's a baker. Okay? He's a baker. He works hard at doing what he does so he can do a better job and have some pride in himself, I hope. You're going to find more and more people who are more negative are not going to be having lives, okay? So it's time for things to change. Better for everyone, including them. It's time for things to be better. And it's already happening. So y'all are in good hands. Excuse me. Consults are open until the 22nd and then left alone. As of tomorrow, July 3rd, I'll be making no more custom spheres. Anything you buy will be coming from the one I've made that's being left with Deanna. The emanations, let me finish that with Deanna. Paul, Burju, when she's ready, and Deanna, they're all going to be making spheres. Anne's going to be making them. She's crazy strong. But so's Paul, Burju, and Deanna. Big time. And they're doing consults. There's going to be more and more people doing consults. So there's something else I had to say. Can't remember what the heck it is now. I got to get out of here. It's time. Oh yeah, the emanation spheres. I'm making a bunch of emanation spheres that are for the different core orientations. Okay, one of them for heart, one of them for solar plexus, and one of them for pineal. I'm also making another one that's literally for the whole body, just to relax. Okay. When you feel these things, you'll feel your energy moving, but it's different. It's made to move energy. It's not made to power you up. I don't feel that thing in my head, Well, you might feel some stuff in your head, but you're going to feel movement. The idea is for you to be loose, so it'll help you emanate out of your body. Folks, you don't put your hands in a sphere and you go, wow, look at that. Wow, I'm traveling anywhere. Wow, look at that. Wow, I can feel myself. I'm looking in the other room. If you're expecting that, do not spend a penny on these things, because you will be nothing but dissatisfied. This is a tool to help. It's not an easy button. Okay? You have to do the work. This is your tool to help you get there. It helps you loosen up the body so you can relax and send yourself forward. It helps you relax, which is very important for other things. Okay? You need to power up pineal spheres, dragon egg star resinite, with some lapis and selenite, plus a few other things in there. Bada boom, bada bing. Your head like that, it grows, it gets it strong. Okay? When a lot of people are trying to relax, they call it meditation, emanation, they were using the real strong spheres and they were having problems. I'm like, yeah, when you're cranking up your energy like that, you're inside yourself and you're going like your powerhouse, like a generator putting out energy. It's not made to relax and go somewhere. It's made to power up, to make you stronger. It's like lifting weights. It's strong. Okay? You have all kinds of incredible tools, folks. And you have incredible people here to help you. Because you're incredible too, man. It's time for every one of you that wants to become yourself. Herky and I love you. There's a lot of love going on. It's an awesome thing. You haven't heard me talk about that a lot because I've had to fight. Just about time for me to hang up the fighting equipment. It's time for things to be the way they should have been in the beginning. The first being couldn't help what it was. came to be out of happenstance. That's done. Let's forget that and move forward. Okay? Remember, every little step you take to become yourself is a step in the right direction. The more steps you take, the next thing you know, you're going to think you're running, but you're actually floating and you're flying. What cooler thing to be than yourself? I love you, folks. Take care. Have a good one.